To this morning's business report, the average employee spends more than 10 hours a week writing and answering emails.
10 hours of your life that you can never get back.
Ever.
Wow.
A week.
Yeah, exactly. And self-checkout lanes are bringing up a new set of problems. Channel 3's Jane King is live now at the NASDAQ on this Monday morning for us with these stories. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, well, Nicole, good morning. Yes, Walmart's bid to cut shoplifting at the self-checkout counters has led to a surge in hostile encounters between employees and customers. Now, employees with handheld devices can track the purchase of self-checkout registers, and they can pick up on shoplifting. But the workers claim they are not trained to confront and handle the sticky-fingered shoppers. Well, the boom in luxury goods looks to be over. Consumers are pulling back on their multi-year high-end spending spree. Bank of America says card spending for luxury fashion has been on the decline now for 6 quarters in a row, with luxury fashion spending down 16% compared to last year. And the average employee spends 10 hours and 47 minutes a week writing emails that few recipients read, but only a third believe their emails are actually always read. This was commissioned by Slack and conducted by OnePoll. And about half of respondents said that email is an outdated form of communication. Well, the S&P 500 did close lower on Friday, but notched a second straight positive week. Markets were up even as oil prices rose and consumer sentiment fell. Today, Dow's pointing 100 points up. Live in the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Jane. Another